Yeah, I'm feeling pretty today. I've started. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Clara, remember. If you are new here, welcome to the family, and if you're not, nice to see you. Thank you for watching this video. So guys, in this video I want to do a story time. I want to tell you a story. So guys, there's a baby sound in the background. We have a new baby in the family. Her name is Aliyah. Very pretty, very pretty. Yeah, so if any sounds she makes, I'm sorry about that. But so yeah, I want to tell you a story of how I was slapped by a 7th grader in the Friends when I was in grade 12. Yes, a 7th grader. So I know 1 or 2 people who really would like to tell this story to my children, so I'm telling it in advance so that they should hear it from me. One of the most embarrassing moments, but it was a win-win in the end because I got my revenge. Yeah, so what happened was, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in grade 12. If not in grade 12, I was in grade 11. At that time I was going by Linda High School. Yes. And I had this crew, high school crews and everything like that, called the Tweakaholics. We were the Tweakaholics, no? My crew is watching there. Hi guys. I miss you. Yeah, so we were called the Tweakaholics, and there was this group on Facebook of these girls that included the 7th grader and a friend. One of the girls in my group had a boyfriend, and I don't know whether it was the boyfriend who was cheating with the other girl in the other group. Yeah, the 7th graders. I'm not sure. I don't remember that part. But what got me involved is the fact that those girls from the other group, when they were retaliating to what my group was telling them, they were insulting. And they were insults, of course. They were that side and that side. But those girls' insults were more heavy, and they were including all of us. Like, when they were insulting all of us. So, yeah, that was that. One fruitful day, when your girl decided to go visit her friends, because I was home. I think that was a Sunday. I'm not sure. I think that was a Sunday. Yeah, was that a Sunday? Yeah, I think that was a Sunday. So yeah, your girl decided to go visit a friend close to home, and when I was leaving the yard, I saw one of the girls from the other group. And then instead of me just minding my own business, going to wherever it is I was going, your girl grew wings. She grew wings and decided to stop the girl who was passing on her own. At that time I was like, now if you see this girl, she's small, like and I have a big body, so I've always had a big body from my childhood, and I was looking all big. I was like, hello, excuse me, come here, I want to talk to you. And then she goes, like, she looks at me. I'm sure in her head she was like, what does this girl want? I was like, come here, I want to talk to you. And she goes like, yes, what do you want? And I was like, you're one of those girls in that group who are busy insulting everybody from my group and everything. Yes, I am. What do you want? And I was like, you know what, you should warn your friends, we don't want any beef. Guys, I had wings at that time. And wings, I was like, go on your friends, we don't want any beef. Can you guys stop insulting us? If you're fighting, can you fight with the person that you're arguing with, like the one and only person? Do not include everybody. you know, do not include every one of us who are not even part of the entire conversation. Like, if you're fighting with one person, can you go and fight with that person instead of including us and everything? So apparently when I was saying this at that time, because I was looking huge, yeah, I was putting a little bit more effort. You know, I was trying to look scary, guys. I was. And then she didn't answer me. She literally just looked at me, and then she started walking. She left. So I was like, well, that went pretty well. I continued my way, and I went to see my friends. We had fun. Fun. We had a lot of fun. We were there, chilled, and it was time to go back home. And my friend got a baby brother, and she was escorting me back home. So we're walking in the road, and we reached somewhere close to home. As we were walking, I saw these girls. There were the 4 of them, inclusive of the one I was talking to earlier. They were heading towards us.
What's happening?
So as we were walking with my friend, I was like, shit. I was like, Nancy, it's about to get wild. And she was like, what's wrong? Who are they? What do they want? I was like, just know it's about to get wild. So we continue walking. These girls walk up to us, and then she was like, who's the other girl was like, who's Clara? Who's the bitch who was talking to a girl, busy threatening her and everything? And I was there keeping quiet and looking. And these girls, you know, surrounded me. Yeah, they surrounded me, and we were very close to home, by the way. So they surrounded me, and then in that moment, it was in that moment I decided to, you know, like, look on my left. And from nowhere, I couldn't see my friend and the brother. They were nowhere to be seen. Hivo, we should really talk about that. Having your friends back is the most important thing in such situations. She was nowhere to be seen, guys. I was there just... She's gone. And I was alone there, standing. I was just there, like, crying. And this other girl just went... She was just like, so what do you think of yourself? You think you're the one who can just walk up to somebody and just start threatening them and everything? And I was like, please. Well, I decided to answer at that point. I was like, please, leave me alone. I do not want anything to do. And then she slapped me. She slapped me while I was talking.
Mimi, sorry, I know you are.
And I was just there, like, I could feel my tears trying to literally escape my eyes at that time. But I was telling myself, be a brave girl. And I cry a lot. I do. Telling myself, be a brave girl. Don't cry. Don't cry, man. I was just like... And I was like, you slapped me. And then she goes like, I'll slap you again if you don't shut up. And I was like, okay. Okay. So I continued. Now I was sending a warning to your friends and everything. So in that shortest period of time, there were already people around us. They were just watching. I was like, how cruel could this world be? You know? Everybody just watching. Nobody was going to do anything. Even my neighbor. She literally came from home and she was just watching. I was like, oh my god, how cruel could this world be? Nobody was doing anything, guys. They all decided to slap me and I couldn't hold it anymore. I literally just started crying right there and then. And when I started crying, I just left. I just went straight home. And I was already close to home. I literally just went home crying. Oh, that was fun. And I reached home and I found my mom in the kitchen. And I was still crying. And if you know my mom, yeah, she's one loud woman. So, you know, she's in the kitchen there, and I reach there, I'm crying. And then she goes like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? Eh? And I was like, oh, they've beaten me. Oh. She goes like, what's beaten you? Hey, where? And I was like, I was coming. So I explained what happened. I was like, I was coming from my friend's place, and this and this and this and this and this happened. And then instead, you know that moment when you expect a motherly care and everything. Yeah, there's nothing like that. Instead shouting at me, how do you just let small girls beat you up like that? Eh? Could have at least grabbed one. Let's go, take me to where they are. So, well, she's literally in front of me walking to the gate, and I'm just following at the back quiet, and I'm following at the back. She goes reaching the road, and those girls were nowhere to be seen. That already left by then. So then that's when my neighbor comes like, auntie, those girls have already gone. Yes, I saw them. They were slapping her there. And now this whole collaboration with her just joins. Hey, can you imagine? As big as she is, she's being slapped by those two small girls. When home is just there, she could run home or do anything. Or just call your mother. Call your mother. And you have to forgive me. I am not a violent person. I don't fight, guys. I do not fight. It's not in me. I don't know, it's one of the things you know, because I've been told stories of my mom. Like, my mom used to beat when she was young. Like, she never used to take crap. Maybe got it from my father's side. But my mom never used to take shit when she was young, so I've been told that. But it's just not me. I do not fight. If you see me in the fight in the near future, just know that just help me out. Because they're killing me probably. Just help me out, please. I'll die. Yeah, so she was very upset that day. She was really upset with me and everything. So we went back home. The story continued at home. As I expected. Told my young siblings, laughed at me the entire time and everything. So the next morning, it was the next morning, I think that was a Monday. The next morning, my friend came to check up on me. She came to check up on me. Hey, how are you? Are you going to school and everything? And I was like, no, I'm not going to school. Just go tell the girls what happened. I specifically told her to just go tell the girls what happened, So she went to school, and I don't know whether she started the story from the gate, but everybody at school knew. Yeah, everybody at school found out that I was slapped by a 7th grader and her friends. So anyway, my friends found out, like she told them, and they were very pissed, They got your girls back. They were very pissed, and they came home, like the whole team came home. It turns out when they were coming to my place and everything, they had already started communicating with those girls, and they had decided that they were going to link up somewhere close to my place again. So it's like those girls, when they were coming to meet us, me and my group, they did not expect the number that we were in. They did not expect us to be that much. Like, we were a lot. They came, the 4 of them, like they did earlier or the other day. My entire crew was there. They had come, inclusive of the one who had ditched me when it was time to, Yeah, so they all came, and the time that we linked up with them, there were just the 4 of them, and were the bigger number. The 4 of them. Luckily, the girl that I had stopped earlier, the mother passed, and it's like the mother sensed like, oh, things are not okay here, and the mother called her, and she left. She went with the mother. Then the girls remained, the 3 of them. Now the 3 of them are the ones that we dealt with, and we dealt with them accordingly. I got my revenge. I had to slap all the 3 girls, like, to get my revenge. They were like, kneel down. So both of the 3 of them kneeled down, And they were like, hey, this girl is going to slap you just to show you that you're not allowed to touch any of our members. And everything, and I was like, yes. I was in the moment. I was like, it's my turn. It's my turn to show that I can actually do this, you know. Oh, I got there. I'm like, hey, to the next one. To the next one. Now the last one that I had slapped, the tall one, she was a little bit tall and dark, and then she was like, you slapped me, and I was just like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And then she goes like, hey, you slapped me, you and I are going to fight, just the two of us. And I was like, oh shit, no, that fight was not going to happen. That was the moment I was going to run. If my friends had agreed to that, I was going to run. I swear. I was literally going to run. I was gonna go home, guys. That girl was pissed after I slapped her. She was very pissed. Anyway, luckily one of my friends was like, there's no need for you to even fight her. As we were in that mood, in that whole mood, there was like a school close by, there was even a court close by, you know, so even people gathered around us when we were doing all that. Then my stepdad just popped up out of nowhere, you know, told everybody to scatter, and that's how we left, and I went back home with my victory. I got my revenge. Now I don't care what you people are going to say or think about that moment when I couldn't do anything, but guys, I'm not a violent person, okay, or pompous or anything. Just help your girl out, because oh, she's dying. I don't like violence. Don't be violent. Do not fight with people. People beat. They do, they really do. So don't get yourself into fights, and especially with groups, because the issues you'll be beaten for things that you don't even know, because you're just part of a group. So don't get yourself into that. Be safe. Yeah, so guys, that's all I had for this video. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We need to grow our family, guys. I mean, if you're not subscribing, then what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Let us grow our family, guys. The baby's crying. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.